So as we all know, being in a great mental health is something that's gonna have a huge impact in our lives, from relationships, health, business. When you are in a great mental health, everything's gonna be awesome. Now, having a great mental health doesn't mean you're gonna live a perfect life, like there's no stress, but just you can cope with everyday life challenges, everyday life situations with a better awareness. And is there any better way to have that mental well-being than controlling your morning? Everything starts in the morning. Start your morning bad, and you mess up your day. So in this video, I'm just gonna talk about that, a morning routine that you need for a better mental well-being, for a better mental health. So let's start from the moment you wake up. So in my experience, when I wake up in the morning, a lot of times there's just a resistance that wants to pull me in. I don't know, but it just doesn't want me to get up. And I was wondering, what is this resistance? What is this something inside our head that is telling us not to wake up? I think it is fear. I think there is something inside our head that is afraid of the outside world. It fears going out and being exposed. It's afraid to fail. It's afraid to get rejected. It's afraid to make mistakes. So why not just stay in bed in its comfort zone doing nothing? So once I realized that, I understood that I wasn't just feeling sleepy or feeling tired. It's just that voice inside of me avoiding discomfort. So that is the first thing that you should do. Just get out of bed. Whenever you're having depressing thoughts, when you're feeling anxious, don't stay in bed. Get out of bed and get moving. Get some water, go out for a walk, but just do something. So now you're not in your bed, you didn't give that weak voice inside your head to control you. And the next thing that you should do is some sort of spiritual work. If you really want to have a great mental health, I think this is the best and the most crucial step. But what is this spiritual work? Is it prayer, hypnosis, affirmations, meditation? Actually, a collection of very simple things. So number one, you need to meditate. Non-negotiable, because getting your soul, getting your highest self requires to take this mind out of the game. Because if you want to be calmer, more relaxed, you need to get this mind out of the game. It is making a lot of problems. So this video is not about meditation and the steps to do it, so I'm not gonna get deep into this, but just know that our purpose is to have that clear space in our mind. So after that, I want you to work on your identity. This is the next spiritual work that you have to do. You see, at least for me, I start having mental health issues whenever I'm not in alignment with which I truly am. And who am I? I am my highest self. I'm the best version of myself. So as an identity, I have my self-image, the way I perceive myself, the way I view myself. And there's an identity that I have that I want to be like. An ideal identity. Muscular, fit guy, making multi-millions, and just having a great relationships with people. You know, just a person that is in control. And whenever the identity that I have for myself now, what I mentioned first, is not in alignment with which that I want to be like, my ideal self, every problem happens there. What I mean by this is, for example, what is my ideal guy? Muscular, fit guy. What does he do? He works out every day, he eats healthy. But if I skip workouts, if I start eating unhealthy, I'm not in alignment with what I want. I'm not in alignment with that ideal person. I'm supposed to be that person who is fit, 10 out of 10 body, but I'm missing on my diet, I'm not working out as much, so I deserve to feel bad. And also, that guy is wealthy, right? But if I procrastinate, if I'm not getting up early and just always snoozing the alarm, not working to my fullest potential, again, misalignment. So that's why I want you to work on your identity shifting first thing in the morning. So let me tell you what you're gonna do. First, write your ideal person, how that person spends their day, how that person acts, how that person thinks, how much money is that person making per month, and what lifestyle does that person have. So after you have this detailed information about that person, identify any limiting belief that you might have inside your head that is blocking you from becoming that person. Just that inner negative voice that you have with yourself. And then one by one, you're gonna rephrase all negative statements. You're gonna shift from your core. So this shift might be on something that you already have or something that you are going to have. So for example, you might have a limiting belief that is just telling you that you're not a hardworking person. So first, just ask yourself to make sure that it is a limiting belief. Like if you're not a hardworking person, that is not a limiting belief. You have to work on that. But if you're actually a hardworking person in your real life, that is a limiting belief. That is just a false statement that you tell yourself. So hardworking, being a hard worker, it is something that you already have. It is only that you have to shift from your thoughts. So as a new identity, you need to start viewing yourself as a hardworking person, a person who does not procrastinate. Now, this is gonna be like an instant shift. Why? Because you already have that within you. And for the next one, for example, you might have a limiting belief of like, I cannot make money. You have an identity for yourself of like a person who cannot make a huge amount of money. So now in real life, you might not be the person that is making that much money. You're not that person yet, but you can be that person, right? So now your limiting belief, even though it is real, even though it is telling you the truth, but it's just making you think that you cannot change, that you are just that person always. So again, you're going to use identity shifting. From now on, you're going to start viewing yourself as this high value, wealthy person. That is a great spiritual work in the morning. And to use this in a very effective way, use visualization. Sit down and be relaxed. That's why I told you to meditate. And just in your eyes, you are that person, that ideal person that you want to become. You are already living that person's life. How does it feel? And do this every single morning, or even have affirmations. Read them every single day. See yourself vividly in your imagination being that person. Now, you're getting in alignment with this new version of yourself. And also, throughout your day, embrace this new personality that you give for yourself. You have written all of your standards, you have visualized that person, so just shift to that identity. And I promise you, if you work on this one spiritual work, meditating to calm your your mind and just visualizing yourself being that person, being your highest self in the morning, you're gonna be in your best mental state. Alright, now I have one thing left for you to add it to your morning routine for a better mental health. This one might not be for everyone, so be mindful when you take this advice, okay? Skip breakfast. Yeah, fast. Just give yourself some break in the morning. And yeah, let yourself be hungry for a little bit. And just move your body to use some stored fats while you are in that fasted state. Wait 4 or 5 hours and then just have your first meal. I'm telling you, not only the food tastes good, but also you'll have much gratitude for the food, especially if you're new to fasting. So have these 3 in mind, get out of bed no matter what, have some spiritual practices to calm your mind, and work on shifting your identity to manifest what you want in your life. And don't forget to skip breakfast. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you watching it. Thanks for watching. Ciao.